I am so proud of this. I worked really, really hard, and it is okay to say I'm proud of myself for the work that I've done to get here. Worth it, worth every bit of it.
A bronze medal, how about that, in the first ever international women's street luge event, the World Championships. Emmett's own CJ Hollingsworth Wilkinson made it to the podium. We first introduced you to CJ a little more than 3 weeks ago when she was getting ready to head to Argentina for the World Skate Championships by riding her luge board down Bogus Basin Road really quickly. And not only did she win her first international medal in Argentina, she suffered her first real injury in 8 years doing this sport. During a time trial 2 days before her race, CJ says she was going about 50+ miles an hour. She got a little offline, got a little wobbly, and her brakes weren't working well enough. And, well, she was able to slow down to about 40 miles an hour before she hit the hay bales hard, hurting her lower back and her hips. She said she woke up the next day feeling like she had been in a car wreck, which she kind of was, actually. Stiff and sore and having second thoughts, CJ told us she actually considered calling it quits.
I did. That morning I said, I don't think I can do this. I'm so sore. And I told myself out loud, I didn't come here just to come here. So my girls and I, we just all loaded up and we went up to the hill and I tried to stretch. And
they're off, big push.
And like CJ said, she did not travel 4 days to a foreign country to not compete.
Sabrina on the left.
It was a 4-woman race for the final that by the first turn,
come on inside, come on inside.
CJ gonna take the inside.
Yeah!
Turned into a pursuit for podium positions.
Go, 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 come on, Siege.
That's Mama Wilkie's sister, by the way.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Watching and cheering her on from Idaho.
CJ in third.
CJ said her goal was to just keep up with her teammate, Sabrina Riffenberg.
She was laying down some fast times and I've never been able to keep her in the same corner as me, keep her in my sights. And to be able to race alongside her, knowing her experience and how strong of a competitor she is was really a thrill.
Looks like Pastor first, Sabrina second, and CJ in third.
And to still be in third place just boggles my mind. One, the mental tenacity, the wherewithal to overcome the fear of crashing, because I was going pretty fast. When I did crash, unnerved me at first more than it hurt. But to overcome that, to want to enjoy the experience, to be a part of and share it with those women was very compelling, and I'm glad I did.
Third in the world, and not only that, in the inaugural event for women's luge, street luge.
I hope that people look at that and say, I want to do that. I don't care how old they are, or I think my daughter would love that, or sons, just to get more exposure for our sport, but especially for women's sports. Maybe it inspires somebody somewhere along the line to want to do what we do.
The racing part aside, CJ enjoyed the trip as much as possible.
Oh my goodness, eat steak. I had steak for breakfast and steak for lunch and steak for dinner and steak for breakfast, and it was delightful.
And even half a world away, she would get the age-old question.
¿Cuántos años? Like, how old are you? I'm like, old enough to know better and young enough not to care, is what I would tell them. But yeah, I turned 59 yesterday, and wow, what a trip. I think riding luge actually keeps me younger because there's the joy component that we've talked about. And to have your mind happy and healthy, the body tends to follow.
Okay, so your first one in the books. First one.
Yeah,
we're going to do this again?
We are. So Italy is where the 24 games are. And I have my eyes set on it. I have a lot to learn. I believe that as I continue to get better and continue to train and continue to learn, there's no reason why I won't be in Italy. I'm coming for the gold this time. I was coming for it last time too.
Well, CJ says she and her team were treated like royalty by the locals. Her only regret was that her Spanish was not better, so she could thank their hosts properly. As far as Italy in 2024, CJ says her outlook on her sport is now a little bit different. After her Argentina experience, she said it was like going from go-karts to Formula One racing. So she's got a little bit more competitive edge now and is going to train accordingly. As for that medal, well, CJ says she may take it off to sleep tonight. Maybe.